Cricket presents The Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. The boys' regular season is over, which means the postseason is right around the corner. Let's get you warmed up. The girls' playoffs are in the second round with some key matchups tonight. But today we're going to talk about the boys' playoffs because several DFW area teams are contenders. Let's talk 6A in the lineup presented by So Chill Chips and Salsa. Lake Highlands is a good place to start because they have been in the 6A top spot for the entire season. When looking at the Wildcats, it's easy to say it's junior sensation Trey Johnson's team and a bunch of role players, but those so-called role players play a major part in their success. Samson Alaton is a monster in the middle, and Jalen Washington and Quentin Perkins help out on the perimeter. Lake Highlands will be a favorite in Region 1, but that region is the toughest in the state. Even in the Wildcats' own district, they find problems as Highland Park nearly beat Lake Highlands twice this year. Dylan Walker has had a tremendous senior season, and a long run in the postseason would top it off nicely. Martin and Sam Houston have proven to be tough competitors out of District 8 6A. They played two epic district games with each team winning one. Both will be a formidable foe for anyone in the postseason. Others in Region 1 to look out for will be Allen, Plano East, and Keller, as the Wilkerson Grimes regional site will be a tough ticket for sure. In Region 2, Duncanville will not participate in the postseason, so it's wide open. There is no clear favorite, so look for whichever team gets hot for 5 straight games to make it to the Alamo Dome. 11-6A is the best chance for a DFW team to win that region. DeSoto, Cedar Hill, and a now healthy Mansfield Legacy team are all dangerous. But don't count out Wiley or Rockwall to make a strong push either.
Give yourself a well-deserved treat this winter and get a free Cricket Dream 5G with 5G included when you switch to Cricket.
Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
Kimball is thriving again this year, as you'll see later in the hype. One of the big reasons why is guard Tajon Brown, and we caught up with him on the recruiting trail.
Hi, my name is Tajon Brown. I go to Kimball High School. I play point guard. I'm class 2023. They will have a lot of guard play. They have to be able to fit my game, honestly. The coach, I have to love the school, not just athletic purposes, school-wise also. And I just have to, honestly, I have to say, it's just got to be a great fit, though. Defense. I really hang my head on defense and facilitating, getting my guys open, and just running the team, being a leader. At Kimball, I love it, honestly. It's all you can ask, from the coaches to the teachers, just the atmosphere. I love playing up here, for one, because Coach Nick, he believes in me a lot. He kind of developed me into being a leader, off the court and on the court. Honestly, I say just from me being here, I learned so much about just basketball, just not even just playing the game, but all the alumni that came here. That's really it, honestly. I want them to remember me as someone that was a genuine person off the court and on the court, a good basketball player and a leader. Really my biggest thing. I want to be known as a leader. I wasn't just honestly selfish. I was just looking out for other people also. Just being a leader and a good person.
This winter, it's time to unlimit yourself and your family. Switch to Cricket and get 4 lines for $25 each per month, plus nationwide 5G and unlimited data.
We spoke on 6A, but the Metroplex has some title contenders in 5A as well. Let's see who has a chance to make it to state in the hype. If we're talking 5A, we're talking about the Kimball Knights. Nick Smith's team has been to the last 2 state tournaments and has been pretty dominant this year as well. Only 2 losses on the year, and they've done it with a very deep athletic team without one superstar. Look for Kimball to be a favorite out of Region 2. Having said that, Region 2 will have its share of powerhouses looking for a trip to San Antonio. Lancaster had to fight hard, but they made it out of 14 5A with yet another district title. They will be a strong opponent to Kimball if both make it to the regional tournament. But you can't count out their district foes, Forney and Red Oak, either. Look for Frisco Liberty and South Oak Cliff to be threats in Region 2 as well. In Region 1, DFW has another solid group of title contenders. 7-5A has been an absolute slugfest, and teams like Richland and Grapevine will be battle-tested once the playoffs begin. However, the favorite to come out of Region 1 may be Mansfield Summit. They have been strong all year behind Richard Lemboy and David Terrell. If you are looking for a Fort Worth team to get behind, how about O.D. Wyatt? The Chaps dominated their district and are led by big man Nicholas Gunter in the middle and a slew of speedy guards. Others to watch out for are Brewer and Burleson Centennial. Last week, Rockwall won our defensive title belt. Let's talk about how they did it in the Buzz. The Jackets ruined Rockwall Heath's senior night by jumping on the Hawks in the second half and pulling out a 56-48 victory. Rockwall took advantage of Heath's cold shooting after the break and now are in the catbird seat coming out of 10-6A. Looking for a possible defensive title belt winner this week? Take a look at the number 1 5A girls team in the state, Mansfield Timberview. As the Lady Wolves begin their quest for San Antonio, it will be their tenacious defense that could lead Kent Martin to her first state title with Timberview. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school basketball content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope you get out to see some great hoops action.